Hey everybody, this is Scott Barker, and I just want to reach out to you this morning to talk with you briefly. This is about the time of the year that I started looking at, what do I want to achieve for 2017? What's my business plan? What are my goals? What do I want to accomplish? What do I want to implement? How do I want to improve things both in my business and personally? I'm huge on personal development, so I'm going through the process of figuring out what person do I want to be next year compared to where I am today. I read a quote yesterday, that some people in this business, they don't have a 30-year career in real estate. They have 31-year careers that are just kind of a repeat of the year before, and so I don't aspire to have 31-year career repeat careers in real estate. I like a progression. I like to actually accomplish progress and get to where I want to go. So I have some pretty lofty 3 and 5 year goals. So I'm just looking at, what do I want to accomplish over the next 12 months as we get into 2017. So if you're anything like that I have been in the past, when it was time to set New Year's resolutions and things like that, a lot of times I would just set those about a week or two going into the new year, and I would be following them, but by the end of the year, at least for a lot of the years, probably up until about 2014, I would get to the end of the year and realize that I hadn't really accomplished everything that I wanted to. So, if you have any ideas or suggestions, things that you've dealt with your New Year's resolutions, hey, maybe you're better than I have been, and you actually accomplish everything and then more. But I think a lot of people that are listening to this video have a tough time setting goals and New Year's resolutions and actually accomplishing them by the end of the year. So if you do have suggestions or comments, please do leave those here on this feed so other people can benefit from that. The other thing I think that goes hand in hand with this conversation is, what is it that makes you happy? What is it that makes you content? Are you happy? Are you content? Are there things that you should be thinking about doing or wanting to do to make you more happy or more content? Whether it be, paying off that debt, buying that house, buying that car, moving to another area, to another state, getting a different job. What are those things in your life that might be a good goal for you to accomplish and move forward towards contentment? While we're here, I was kind of curious. I mean, content and happy kind of seem like a very similar thing, and so I decided to dig into it just a little bit today. And people really define happiness a little bit more as the emotion you feel, the elation, the excitement that you feel, and it's based on some action or some event, something like that. Whereas contentment is really the more of a foundational aspect of your inner being, a foundation of who you are. So. It's a much deeper feeling of satisfaction and peace. It's an appreciation of what you have. It's not really a position where you've given up and you're just content with what you have and you don't wish for more or whatnot. But it is an appreciation for what you have and where you are. It's a state of peaceful happiness, and it's just a feeling of a more fulfilled life in general. So, I think a lot of people are happy or sad throughout the day. That's just more of an emotion, whereas contentment is a way of life. You've got certain viewpoints on things and a certain level of more so just more of a foundation of happiness, if you will. with your life. So I guess the big question is, are you content or are you happy? Are you both? And what are some things in your life that you'd like to accomplish to be more content, or that would bring more happiness into your life? So I'd be really curious to hear what you have to say and what your ideas and what your thoughts are, what you'd like to accomplish for 2017. Maybe there's some things that we can work on together. So definitely keep me posted on what you're thinking. And then finally, kind of along the same lines, I'm reading this book. I have been reading this book for a while. It's called The Slight Edge. And I was reading this paragraph in here that kind of hit home for me. It says, greatness is always in the moment of decision, and so is fate. So therefore, if greatness or fate are in the decision, that would indicate that you are still in control of your own fate, your own destiny, but it's based on the choices that you're making. So it goes on to say, the wisdom to recognize the slight edge shows up in the mundane little choices we make every day, not in some big dramatic moment with the orchestra swelling in crescendo behind us. And those private, unseen everyday moments are what determine the path your life will take. Where you end up in life isn't about whether you are a good or bad person, or whether you are not, or whether or not you are deserving, or your karma, or your circumstances. It's dictated by the choices you make, especially the little ones. So what that tells me is that, and really this is a great book because it touches on this a lot. Where you end up in life is based on the choices, the series of choices that you make. It's not the big decisions that you're making once a month or once a year. Those are important too, but truly the difference between good and great and becoming, hitting your goals in many cases, especially those lofty ones that are often called, dreams, things that people would really love to achieve, but most people don't. Those are based on your small decisions, your small habits that you form in your life, and you can form good ones that will uplift you and bring progress in your life, or you can make small almost decisions in your life that are almost even unnoticeable, but over time they bring you to a much different place, good or bad. So I just want to leave you with that thought. Think about what you want to accomplish for 2017. It is literally right around the corner. We've got Halloween coming up, we've got Thanksgiving, and then we've got the holidays and everything else in December. So now's a great time to be thinking about what you'd like to accomplish and teeing yourself up to be able to hit the ground running on January 1st. So anyway, have a great day. I know I will. I'll be out with clients all day. I've got a closing, and then I've got Cub Scouts tonight with my boy. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.